practice Thursday. You see every game has been a battle that they've been in.
Shannon pulls the string a bit on the jumper, and here comes Marcus Garrett.
Such an unsung hero, except the people that know basketball, Garrett.
He's one of 10 finalists for the Naismith National Defensive Player of the Year as McCormack turns, and he gets one.
McCormack.
He's got that turnaround jumper.
He's going to try another one from 15. Got it.
So he gets his rhythm on the first shot. That was a basket.
Down to a two-possession game with that layup off the window.
And here comes your biggest stop. If you're Kansas State, they try to get Dotson going left, but they always set screens for him. So you see he's going left. You can control him a little bit better going left, but not totally.
McCormack down low against Mayween, and he got it.
And he's got how much energy they gave up on Saturday.
A foul by McCormack.
Yeah, it was very. Holly, I couldn't even get through watching the ceremony today. It was heartbreaking.
Garrett lobs one to McCormack. He finishes. But it was an old school reason. Said it wasn't because it put us back in a tie for the league lead or we're #1 in an AP poll. It was because those guys beat us in our place. And we wanted, like old school, just to go beat them in their place. And that's why it meant so much to us players.
Absolutely.
And who knows, we might get that rematch in Kansas City in the Big 12 championship game. McGriff rattles out a three.
There's something you haven't seen a lot of lately. Doak and David McCormack on the floor together.
Dotson to McCormack.
He has handled the ball at 6'9".
Abaji rises up for a three.
How about that rebound?
And the putback for McCormack. The media timeout to get him an extended rest without missing much game time. But it is remarkable how many minutes as a rookie is playing in a game of this caliber.
Flex action out of the out-of-bounds underneath.
And McCormack contributes.
Because there were times where he carried them offensively this year when they had no one else.
And I think, Bob, thinking back to his days here, they were the two best passing big men Bill Self has had, in my opinion. Those two guys were so good together, obviously, because they played together forever. But great passers is what I'll remember about them. Very good. I think he's going to have two really good years his junior and senior year.
Does Iowa State have some reinforcements coming next year?
They've got a good recruiting class, 4 really good players. But, Bob, you cannot win with freshmen in this league. So they're going to have to go get a couple junior college. Excuse me.
Gets it to Caleb Grill and kept the possession alive. That's an air ball on the flip by Zion Griffin. McCormack across the lane with the left hand.
Yes. Pretty good.
Kansas leading by 16.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. One onto the bridge. Garrett finds the ears on it.
My neighborhood is more than water under the bridge.
That's right. Oh, okay. There's some new footwear. It's downstairs.
Have to carve out a certain niche.
Open looks are not going down right now for Oklahoma. Dotson's so fun to watch with the ball. Thought about the three instead of drive and kick. A little turnaround goes down. We're all the play-by-play announcers are gonna strike.
You're coming out to Spokane and picking it.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna have a whole picket line. Where Schusen's gonna come, Dave Fleming will be there. We're all gonna do it.
Oh man, honestly, I can't wait to see the Zags.
Don't tag at San Francisco on Thursday.
First half and lamented is that they've gotten out in transition, but they haven't gotten a lot of easy baskets. They haven't utilized Dotson's speed so far.
Azubuike went to the bench with just over 8.5 minutes left with his second foul. Kansas was down 3. West Virginia's not added to the lead. Thanks.
Not denying one pass away, the ball pressure.
Dotson,
No, and another dunk. This time it's David McCormack in the last couple minutes here against the 2-3 zone. Yeah, 8 to shoot for the Jayhawks. Here's McCormack. Knocks down a late shot clock jumper.
With Duke. Final score, 65-59. for Allison Williams and Dick by
You 0 for 4. Tristan and Aruna leans in. That's too strong with the left hand. The tip follow, though, is good for McCormack. Suspension from the fight against Kansas State as Moretti can't knock down a three.
Wow, I'll tell you, the early start here by Kansas has been so impressive. So impressive. And it's a number of players, not one guy. There's a great bounce to their step. Problem so far has been the defense has made it very difficult for them to get good shots, Texas Tech. Look at that ball movement.
Garrett floats right up to
Are you
McCormack.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? Game against Virginia, but they lost that heartbreaker. And Tony Bennett and his kids, man, a year later, what a difference a year makes, doesn't it? When you look at Virginia.
McCormack with a baby jumper.
Boy, we get paid for this. This is great, man. What a great environment.
Moretti, Holyfield, met by a body.
Looked like they had a layup. Looked like it was going to be down to 4. But Kansas says, no.
Dotson.
Get it to you, baby. Get it to you.
They'll create opportunities not only for Sims, but for the kick-out threes.
Jericho Sims has 4 double-doubles in his last 14 games. Baseline jumper, McCormack, and that's bonus if they get.
He's gotten away from that in recent years, but this is good to have in your arsenal.
Jericho Sims has to go to the bench with 3 fouls now. He's been one of the best for Texas.
I'd go inside again. They got the freshman on him.
McCormack, yep, just to. There's an easy bucket at the rim.
Now, can they create energy on the defensive end, Texas? Or are they going to let Kansas dictate? You just gave yourself the answer.
Azubuike at the scorer's table looking to come back in at the next whistle. Different team defensively without him out there.
Lob, McCormack from a
An excellent job there. He was the double guy, which created the helter-skelter offense by West Virginia. Nice defensive possession there by McCormack.
Azubuike's come to the scores table. Here's the lob for McCormack. Now posted. Jump hook off the glass, no. Rebound to Azubuike.
Yeah, great defense that time by Abaji to stay low.
McCormack across the lane, drop step inside, got it up and in.
I mean, it's tough when you get
knocked away. The kick, Garrett rises. Loose ball, rebounded and put back in. Great. Colin Gillespie with 5 points. Under 10. remaining in regulation. McCormack dips and hits.
Touches it from now on. McCormack. You know, it's not just that they're 0 for 7, but they're bad 0 for 7.
I mean, trying to make something happen. Kansas just didn't allow them that look. Wow. He came into the game 1 for 11, and now 1 for 2 in this game. From the short corner, I think that's one of
Colorado in black, Kansas in white. First possession belongs to the Jayhawks.
We may see a little zone to start this game. 2 bigs for Kansas. Colorado trying to neutralize it with the zone. They don't play zone very often.
McCormack from the left elbow rattles one home.
Key tonight for Colorado is they have not scored the ball well lately.
Right, just off the mark. Bay able to bat it away, but there's Dotson. Behind the back, Dotson. McCormack, a 17-footer, and David McCormack.
Only his second 3 of the season.
Yeah, 2 for 3 now on the year for Eli Parquet. The Buffs get their first points about 3 minutes into the game. McCormack's already hit from that spot and does so again.
MVP a year ago. Chapman, a transfer from Chattanooga, a redshirt junior. Ochayabaji, no, but David McCormack. Getting along with the officials just fine right now. We'll see how it goes over the next couple of hours. And underway with Kansas getting the opening possession. BYU starting off in man-to-man.
And you know that Kansas wants to get right into its high-low and start throwing the ball inside.
They'll throw it inside to David McCormack out there along with Azubuike in the front court. He'll kick it out. And now they'll try on the other side maybe to look for Azubuike. Instead it'll be McCormack with a 16.
Play hands out. The suspension of Yoli Childs has to be the dumbest. Just really stupid for him to have to sit out even a minute. As play hits challenge shots, as we said. He's got a chance to be player of the year in 2 different leagues.
And last year in the BYU competes in the West Coast Conference. And he's at 17 points per game, one of the best players in that league. He's got 5 points, 4 rebounds already.
Kansas in their ball screen continuity going 4 round 1.
Wow, that's just McCormack being a
really difficult shots, as he's proven. That was like a Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway. One thing I would consider with Jake Toolson is using him more as a screener.
Over the top, McCormack lays it in with a left position over McCormack, and this time he connects.
Through the double team with Azubuike to get it out of Toolson's hand. Just made a terrific pass.
Over the top again, Dotson.
By Lee. He does a good job. So I'm so impressed that every time there's a drive, especially along the baseline, he gets to the front of the rim. Every time.
McCormack turnaround will go. Credited with 5 assists on the night and a team high 16 points. He's played 33 out of the 36.5 minutes.
I don't know how many more assists he needs to be the all-time leading assist guy at BYU, but he.
They called him Jake. Oh, great rebound here. Please, Silver Swords, stick a sword in it.
Here's McCormack. Turnaround jumper is good. And
look at that passing.
McCormack couldn't handle the alley-oop try from Garrett, but he got an opportunity to get on the rim once and now twice, and it goes down the second time.
This is a television show.
Here's Garrett with a try. Azubuike there for the follow jam. I can't fit that in my suitcase. You keep giving me these.
You can wrap this up and put it in your bike box. That's how I got it here.
I don't have one of those, though.
I love my bike. McCormack inside.
Goes to the left hand. Good skill there by the court. Leans in. Can't hit. Rebounded by Brown. And Christian Brown is a freshman from Burlington, Kansas. His dad, Donnie, was a walk-on at Kansas. Christian is a freshman. They've got a tough schedule, Kansas, coming up. They're going to play the winner of BYU, UCLA.
On Gasson. I'd like to stare up at that.
Yeah. That's where you just got to take it right at the big fella. Rodriguez had position inside. Can't be afraid to block shots when you're an inside player. It's going to happen.
Great dish over the top.
Down on the ground for it as well.
Dotson's back in. Baji, good dish. McCormack.
Monmouth still just not able to run any defense.
Martin loses the handle. And Aruna. Dotson. Extra pass. Extra pass. There it is. There it is.
Bench gives in that first line of defenders. They're so good.
The front end of the 1-and-1. Brown. Yeah. Finally saw him.
Dotson's off the floor right now, so it's up to Marcus to on the floor. Nice little crossover there. Oh,
goodness. 8 points in the contest. McCormack.
Oh, short corner.
How about that? And Aruna. And McCormack with a follow again.
A denominator on all the teams, and that's toughness.
I mean, right about that. If you're not tough, you're not going to play.
No.
McCormack. Boy, he's having himself a night.
Christian Brown, more pressure on them to come along quicker as well. Not that they weren't going to be in the rotation, but now your rotation's a little tighter. Oh, nice pass.
Good pass.
That's the thing about UNCG, that
Kansas has to be aware of. They are experienced. They're not afraid. They played at Kentucky last year. As you said, Mark, they were in the NCAA tournament 2 years ago. Gave Gonzaga a game right to the last minute. So this team is not going to be overwhelmed by playing in this building.
McCormack faces up and shoots the long jumper and knocks it.
Turnover. And you can see as big as Carey is, he's given up some size when he's trying to back down a guy like Azubuike. There's
It go up. He doesn't need to dribble.
McCormack, tough catch. And tough finish.
Kansas and wasn't able to do it. Ochai Agbaji with the easy dunk. Wide open underneath.
Azubuike eventually finds McCormack. They had to work hard.